The society I come from, that society has never told me that this is also a representation. The society where a transgender is worshipped, but they don't want a transgender to be born in their house.
Who's Poonam in your name? Tell me that.
My mother.
Aww.
Yeah, she has done so much for me. Like, she has not just given me this life, but she has let me live this life the way I want to live. Poonam ka chand.
Poonam ka chand, you know.
In 2023, it was the first time when I told somebody, one of my friend, that that I think I'm this. About me, I think it took me myself so much time to make peace with my identity.
मनीष को हम रील्स के अलावा कैंपस बीट के शो के अलावा बीचेस पे भी पा सकते हैं.
But that's a secret. But that's a secret beach, huh? Nobody knows.
It's in Malad, you can guess.
Oh God. And then the most important people in your life is your family and the closest one. उसके बाद लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, लोगों को come out करना, लोगों को बोलना, it's just like, even if you won't do it, na, it's okay. They can still live the life they want to live, and however they are living.
जब सैया आए शाम में whatever.
I think I have something for you and I have a crush on you. Okay? No, but यही मैं एक लड़के को बोलूँ, कैसे लगेगा? भाई वो पागल हो जाएगा, वो डर जाएगा, दूर भागेगा मुझसे. And this is for all the guys. If somebody comes to you and express their emotion, you should respect. Listen to them.
Finally, in the very special Pride Month, we have the very prideiest personality. ऐसा कोई word होता नहीं अंग्रेजी में. Yeah, prideiest. But ठीक है, आदि है. And तो
we both actually.
है ना?
Right?
We both are very proud people. Manish Poonam, welcoming you to Filmibeat, the talking stage. How have you been?
I'm good. And thank you for welcoming me.
People will feel very sensual after this. Manish, you're not supposed to. Who is Poonam in your name? Tell me that.
My mother.
Aww.
Yeah. I will have to say this. So it's because...
You told me this before also, no? On call, I guess.
But people don't know.
Yeah. No, tell me.
I think it's about... She has done so much for me. Like, she has not just given me this life, but she has let me live this life the way I want to live. So that's like, not every mother can do, because it needs courage. It needs... I'm sure it needs so much to give only.
Yeah.
And she has given so much. And knowing that, there was so much to say when society come in the picture and everything.
Yeah.
But yeah, she has done so much. So yeah, that's why it's Manish Poonam. I'm so happy always whenever I say this name.
He's already emotional and he's
Yeah,
like,
I mean...
don't make me cry. Oh, my first question is going crazy, bhai.
Yeah, I mean...
Yeah.
Whenever someone calls me Manish Poonam, whenever I say this name, it just comes from inside. There's like, it's not just a name. It's like my life coming in one name. It's beautiful.
I cannot have my mother's name after me, otherwise it will sound like a jadi booty. My mother's name is Rita, and my papa calls her Rita. So if I call myself Adi Rita, so people will find it Rita. So it's very complicated, but good. Poonam is, good.
Poonam ka chand.
Poonam ka chand, But Manish को हम रील्स के अलावा कैंपस बीट के शो के अलावा बीचेस पे भी पा सकते हैं. ये वहाँ पे भी पाए जाते हैं कभी-कभी शूट बीच पर.
But that's a secret beach, huh? Nobody knows.
Huh?
Yeah.
Tell me which beach it is.
How should I tell you?
Which beach it is?
It's only to me, and I can only use that.
You can tell me off camera, no?
Yeah, I'll do that.
Actually, you don't go to
No. So
beaches.
yeah, so this place is basically like...
He lives in Malad, you can guess.
Oh God.
What? Which beach it could be?
ठीक है, तो हाँ, मतलब है एक बीच which is like a very secret place. नहीं पता है
मलाड में कोई सीक्रेट बीच नहीं
है लोगों को नहीं पता है. मतलब you have to travel and go to that place, and there's nobody. Whenever I've shot there is nobody. You'll only find एक दो अंकल बस वो कचरा वचरा उठाने आएंगे. That's it. Fun.
Where are you basically from, Manish?
I'm from Sri Ganganagar, which is in Rajasthan, but like a border of Punjab and Pakistan.
Ooh,
Yeah.
oh
So
my
I'm
God.
Marwadi, I am Punjabi, both.
Very like me, I'm a Haryanvi Punjabi mix. I'm from the
Really?
borders of Haryana and Punjab, which is Ambala.
Wow.
So I speak Haryanvi and Punjabi both. But I can read, write and speak Punjabi, so I'm more literate in Punjabi
I
than you.
cannot write properly, but I can read Punjabi.
Oh,
Yeah.
do you?
Yeah, I had a subject, Punjabi, till 8th.
Even I had till 8th only.
Yeah. But abhi itna
You were a
nahi hai
good
because
bad student, I
like
assume.
uda aada edi sasta ha, that is what I can say. But like I can read Punjabi. Yeah.
कोई पंजाबी इश्क कभी हुआ ऐसा? ऑफ कोर्स before that, I guess we should take you through the journey when you come out to your family, है ना? Tell me how it was, how it happened, because there are people still listening you at home, assuming how difficult it is to come out, and that is like a biggest trauma for people. And I still know people who are married to a girl, but they're gay and they just can't get out of it.
I think the very first thing which is super difficult is to come out to yourself.
Yeah.
Make peace with yourself. And when that can happen, and then the most important people in your life is your family and the closest one. उसके बाद लोग क्या बोल रहे हैं, लोगों को come out करना, लोगों को बोलना, it's just like, even if you won't do it, it's okay. They can still live the life they want to live, and however they are living. And about me, I think it took me myself so much time to make peace with my identity. To be honest, lying to myself that it's just a phase. That it's yeah. That it's just it's not normal, so you should not feel this way. And if you're feeling this way, that means it's like something which is like you cannot even identify that feeling, because you don't know if that feeling exists or not in words. So when I was in my city, Shiganganagar, I did not even know about what is LGBTQ till the time I started learning this dance form called whacking, which has come from gay men, gay clubs. So when I learned this dance form, and after that I read the history.
Whacking होता है हाथों का खेल. I also don't know, but just giving a reference.
Yeah. So when I read the history and when I, understood and learned this art form, that time I understood about this entire community, about these terms, and I researched on it. And that time I was like, मैं ऐसा तो नहीं करता. Of course, I have some feelings for girls. So I might be,
Yo, bye in bachpan.
Not even bi, because I would not consider that feeling for guys, because it was not normal in public. And for me it was like, हाँ ये तो normal नहीं है, मतलब ये so society का problem है, ये है वो है, so why to even go this way when you are feeling for a girl? And then I have tried to date a girl also, but it didn't work out. And then I was just in question mark for like almost a year. Then what is it? Then to write so many things, and then coming to people that to my friend and saying that I think I'm bisexual, because for me it was also difficult to say that I'm gay, because it's not about what people think, it's not about what is it, but it's your own fight. You're fighting with yourself. So it was my own fight where I could not say to myself that I am this. It took me so much time, and I think this happened few months before Campus Beats. Yeah.
Okay.
When I
So you were already signed with the Campus Beat.
No. So I'll tell you. So I think in 2023, it was the first time when I told somebody, one of my friend, that that I think I'm this.
You were in Mumbai.
Yeah, I was in Mumbai. I shifted when I was 17. Now I'm 21. So it's been 4 years. Yeah. So I told her, and the best part was her reaction. She did not reacted either in an exciting way or in a like, oh, question mark. She was very normal, which made me feel very normal about it. And I'm like, why am I stressing about it if it's not something to take a stress about?
True that.
मुझे किस चीज़ की टेंशन है? But then again, like, you live in this shell of yours where you are questioning yourself almost every single day that how is this going to happen? How are you going to talk to your parents? How are you going to come out to people? How are you going to stay? Because I remember this is the I think first Pride month where I'm actually posting about it and being super proud about it. Even the previous Pride month, I was hesitating. And to be very honest ना, मुझे डर नहीं लगता कि मेरी फैमिली मुझे क्या बोलेगी या लोग क्या बोलेंगे at this point. But I think सबसे बड़ा डर होता है आपका खुद से, because the society I come from, that society has never told me that this is also a representation. The society where a transgender is worshipped, but they don't want a transgender to be born in their house.
True.
We live in that place, and it's sad. Like, whenever you see a transgender in the train or anywhere.
Yeah. You seek blessing, but you don't want.
And at the same time, it's like they have taught us to scare from that, to be away from them. तो मुझे भी डर लगता था, और मुझे एक और डर था कि यार कहीं ये मुझे ले ना जाए उठा के. But I didn't know that they are the most purest people on this world. The energy, the divine energy they have when it comes to not just giving blessing to anyone, just to being themselves on the streets and having that power. It takes so much courage. It takes so much courage. It's not easy.
Tell me how difficult it is to have love when you are gay or bisexual. Because of course I know many people how difficult it is
To find love.
to find love. In general also I guess it has become very similar to the straight people now, and then gay लोगों के लिए तो और issues हैं.
यार मैं सच बोलूं, नहीं मिला है मुझे लव अब तक.
Have you
So,
been at
yeah.
the other side of the table where you have loved people and you have not got back?
I would say I was on the other side of the table where someone has loved me, but I could not, because I was fighting with myself. And I could not say that, okay, I am this.
That was a girl.
That was a guy. And there was a girl also, like in my times. And we were in a mutual relationship. And after a point, when I met her, when things went ahead, I was like, this is not me. This is not me. This is uncomfortable. This felt heavy. This felt so responsible. This felt like an unknown person, not me, whom I knew. So there, the journey of
Finding yourself started.
not just finding, because I think you know, but you always lie to yourself. So I try to not lie myself, but to actually be truthful to my things, what I was going through, and my feelings, and start to accept it, and start to also write it and say it, because when you say it, you are saying it to yourself first, out loud. When you take it from your mouth, it's not just because क्या है ना, हम लोग मन में तो 50 बातें करते हैं, जब वो मुंह से निकलती है ना बात, तो वो एक अलग हिट होती है, because you said it yourself. So पत्थर की लकीर बोलते हैं ना, it's the same.
What do you do when you get so many DMs of people who are good looking, they have got apps and all that on your social media? Of course,
Yeah.
you're famous there, you know, but there is a barrier that we always have to carry.
यार I'm very old school.
Nobody's going to write letters to you, let me tell you this.
ठीक है, लेटर्स मत लिखो, बट ट्राई तो करो, एफर्ट्स तो लो, मिलो तो सही, जस्ट हैव
See,
नॉर्मल
I have not done my
कॉन्वर्सेशन.
Bal
व्हाई
Safedi group
एवरीथिंग
and all.
स्टार्ट्स फ्रॉम लेट्स गो देयर एंड लाइक यू नो, एंड आई एम लाइक नो, आई डोंट वांट टू डू कैजुअल्स,
Yeah.
एंड आई एम नॉट दैट पर्सन. सिंपल. इट्स एंड वही तो प्रॉब्लम है ना. एंड आई थिंक इन द कम्युनिटी people are like it should start from there, and it starts from there for everyone, and I'm like ठीक है, अब कोई ऐसा मिले जो मैं भी सोचूं कि हम कोई मिले ऐसा.
What is your type?
Why are we going there?
No, it is good. No, you
I have
never
not
know.
understood my type ever, to be very honest. ये तो नहीं, सच में
You
you
please
never
jump
know.
from your jute and do a खुदकुशी right
अरे
after
नहीं,
this.
ऐसा नहीं है यार, सच में. Like I'll be very honest, but सीन क्या है कि I myself confused कि मतलब आज मुझे उस पे क्रश आ रहा है, and then cut to ऐसे इंसान पे आएगा जो
इसलिए
बिल्कुल
नहीं
ही
मिलता है इन्हें कोई ना. तो पहले किस पे क्रश है, किस तरह की पर्सनालिटी पे, देन किस तरह की पर्सनालिटी पे. लेट्स टॉक दैट.
आई थिंक वो होता है ना, ब्रेन विद बॉडी एंड इमोशंस, वैसे लोग, यू नो.
ब्यूटी
आई थिंक आई एम आस्किंग फॉर अ लॉट,
है
यू
ना.
नो. आई नो.
That is really a lot, guys. It is so difficult to find people like that.
No, but I feel like
You've asked everything, but not the person to be settled financially and independent.
but मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि you know, to go on dating app, मतलब I've never been on any dating app or anything. अब मेरी फेक प्रोफाइल होगी तो मुझे पता नहीं, मैं नहीं हूँ लेकिन वो, but why are you looking at
No,
me?
I'm just checking.
You're
He's
like,
not on any dating application.
No, I'm not. She knows me.
You know, you're on YouTube.
Yeah,
YouTube was earlier a dating application when
but
it
now
started.
it's not. And I was
Whatever.
not earliest on the YouTube.
ठीक.
देखो इनकी बातें. Yes, coming back to what I was saying.
The
Yes.
people you find.
हाँ मतलब when you go on dating apps, so it's like either, because of course like you, for us, for straight people, it's almost like they can say and approach a girl that, you know, hi, I think I have something for you and I have a crush on you. No, सच में यार. But यही मैं एक लड़के का बोलूँ, कैसे लगेगा? भाई वो पागल हो जाएगा, वो डर जाएगा, दूर भागेगा मुझसे. And this is for all the guys. If somebody comes to you and, you know, express
You should
their emotion,
respect.
you should respect. Listen to them. You might feel something. You never know.
And when
शायद
somebody
तुमने कुछ छुपा रखा हो जो निकल जाए उसके बाद.
जब सैया आए शाम में whatever. But when people come to you and say
जो
that,
लग गए पूनम चांद.
yes. But when people come to you, walk to you, and then they say, कि, "Oh, we are finding you cute. Would you mind sharing your contact or connecting over Insta?" Because that is a way.
I definitely give it a try. But ना फिर उसके बाद ना वही होता है कि मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि या तो सामने वाला बहुत ही जल्दी भाग रहा है जो मैं नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ, या फिर आई एम नॉट टेकिंग दैट मच एफर्ट्स. बिकॉज मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि सामने वाला इतना लव बॉम्बार्डिंग बोलते हैं, लव बॉम्बार्डिंग क्यों कर रहा है इतना. शायद
Oh, I
मुझे
hate
इतना,
such people. भाई love
मतलब
bombarding करना,
पागल.
what is wrong in that?
बट इतना प्यार कहाँ से आ रहा है?
क्योंकि भाई नहीं मिला
Because
हम
it's
लोगों
not
को
fake.
प्यार.
It's not real, to be very honest.
No,
To
that
me
is,
it comes
oh
as
my
like
God, I'm just, you're a very red flag guy right here.
Why?
I'll give you my take on this.
Okay.
We don't see, because maybe we have not got, you know, especially in my case, I've not got the love that I ever expected. Because I've not got that. So if anyone comes to my life and says, yeah, I am having feelings for you, yeah, we can give a try to it, मैं तो बाल्टियाँ उड़ेल देता हूँ भाई, देख मेरा प्यार, ये है
फिर
मेरा
शायद मैं
प्यार.
डरता हूँ.
That is your problem then. But it's not my problem, and that is not me going crazy about it. See, I'm just letting you know कि भाई, I can love you like
I
to
know,
eternal.
I know. But I
But if you
think,
can't handle it, you're weak, man.
yeah.
Go get yourself settled. Don't be confused.
So everything is coming on me. Okay.
No, not on you.
Okay.
I've met such people. I have to block them.
No, but-
The time they say
So
love
don't
bombarding, I
block
don't
me
like.
now after this.
No, we are not dating anyway. Go ahead.
Anyways, coming back. So yeah, I mean, I think I do. So मुझे लगता है शायद everything for me it's like about going slow.
Very sigma gay you are.
What is that?
The male sigmas, no? I don't want this and all that. Chachu pachu.
See, I'm 21.
I'm 22.
I'm still younger. I'll take
so
time.
You'll take time. Achha, also there's this new concept which I've been discussing with people recently, only from few days. I love talking about love. That is my favorite topic. I don't know why. So,
So are you in love now?
you're not supposed to cross question me. That
Why?
is very difficult.
Why? अभी क्या? अभी पता चल रहा है अब कौन सी सीट में बैठे हैं हम?
Am I in love? Yes. I love my work. I love myself.
Wow, क्या cover up किया है?
Yeah. I love being. I can do anything for my work.
You know
have
whom
seen-
I love?
Who?
Manish Poonam.
Self pleasure देना बंद करें खुद को.
नहीं. I love myself.
But so recently I was discussing that, you know, you might get a partner who is very financially stable, very much. You know, and maybe you are also very much financially stable. Both the partners are very financially stable. You've got good money. But do we have love there? No. You are okay with it? Or maybe you are earning less, maybe you are earning average, you are okay to chalao your ghar, and the partner is also like that. You can always grow together. But you're very, you know, filled with love. What will you choose? Somebody asked me this recently. I'll choose this the second option, that I will grow with a partner, but I want the love to be there. Then I asked him, what's your age? My friend was 30. तब मैंने बोला भाई तू 30 साल का है, you've got everything, you earn tons of money, तू कमा ले पैसा तेरे को जितना कमाना है. But when you'll become more aged, no, when you'll go to 35, 37 and you'll be single, then you'll see nobody's there next to you. I'm 22. I say this to all my 30 people friends. I don't have friends like 21 or 2. I don't be friends.
Really?
I don't have young people friends, to be honest. Very less.
You just said थोड़ी देर पहले that you're my friend.
Yeah, but you know, but you're mature also, no? Teenagers and all is very trauma. तो भाई मैंने उसको बोला मैं कि भाई आई डोंट वांट टू बी सिंगल एट 30s एंड सीक फॉर लव. आई वांट टू बी सेटल्ड फाइनेंशियली, आई एम इन लव एंड आई एम मैरिड. खत्म कहानी. उसके बाद फिर मैं कुछ नहीं, फिर मैं जिंदगी. तो व्हाट इज योर टेक ऑन दैट?
I think,
My podcasts are not always asking questions. I also tell about things.
yeah. मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि about financially stable and love, both are on its own. When love fulfills you, keeps you happy, and I think मुझे ऐसा लगता है कि when you are fulfilled with your love, with a lot of love, you can still earn money. But when you are depressed, you can't earn money. The money becomes burden to you.
Yeah.
And that's very true. Like you can buy everything from money, but you can't buy love.
And for that matter, people.
For that matter,
You
people,
you can get somebody to have sex for.
But that's not love.
Yeah.
Love, it's like, love is what a mother does to his son.
Yeah.
That's love, unconditional. And when we talk about love, I think it's also not just कि हाँ एक जन से प्यार हो गया तो वो चलेगा. नहीं, you have to keep loving the same person again and again and again. So that
Because you don't believe in loving again.
no, I do believe in loving again, because
So you can love other person also. After falling out from one guy.
I would say that
Depends.
when you're in love with somebody, you can't take anyone for granted because you're in love with somebody and you see that there is this person always there for me. No, the effort should be always there. The love, the care, and taking care of each other, doing small things for each other, everything matters. And I think वही है ना कि it's not कि एक बार हो गया तो वो चलेगा. नहीं, it's a journey, it's a process.
You learn, you fail in that.
Yeah.
You still be together.
Yeah, and you understand each other to the core of yourself, where the front person might going through something which you have never been, so you will try to fit in their shoes and understand what is that person going through. Just you can't blame that person कि हाँ भाई ये तो कभी हुआ ही नहीं, ऐसे तो हो ही नहीं सकता. No, you know.
This is how you talk in general also, very slow, very soft. Are you like cheek chilla? I am very wo na. Why this is not? I'm more of that.
I think I'm just fulfilling this episode by two different personalities, two different voices. Don't you think so?
I do think that way. But you being an actor, of course, it was a dream once for you as well. But you are now an actor officially. Have you added that in your bio? I have to done that.
Yeah, I did my.
And I am like, shall I put that in my bio of Instagram, or it'll look, creep and all. मैं कि no, जाने दे अब क्या फर्क पड़ता है. So do you?
Yeah, I did. It was my debut, and I did put when I did my debut, तभी मैंने bio भी change किया. Actually मैंने bio later change किया था बहुत time बाद. मैंने पहले post डाला that my debut finally as an OTT platform.
How did you get casted for that?
I auditioned for it. It was very unexpected. As I said before, that I was not ready to audition. So I'll tell you a thing which happened with me. So I was not into acting full-fledged. And I was doing TVCs and ads, which has like silent acting, no dialogues, nothing, just emotion, expressions and all of that. Being a dancer, you also get that, right? Like you understand emotions and expressions so much. So I did one acting audition और वो मुझे मिला. Shortlist हुआ मैं. That was a TVC. I went for their offline audition, which was the second round situation. I went there and वहाँ जाके क्या होता है कि I'm auditioning and I'm shivering. And the director was like, okay, thank you. And I felt so bad. I was like, I can't do this in my life. Because it has also come on my ego. Because I was so good as a dancer that in my dancing opportunity, I was getting such good opportunities. And I was held on this whole stage. And towards the end, यहाँ पे मुझे एकदम से ऐसे धक्कार दिया. तो मैं ऐसा था कि यार, why? So I got so insecure and so scared. I was like, I won't do this. I would not audition for anything. So for Campus Beats also, when they came to me, when they reached out to me on Instagram for the audition, I asked my manager, and she's like, go and audition for it. She got the script and I'm like, nahi yaar. And then she's like, no, go. And I'm like, acha theek hai, I'll go. I went the next day. My call time was 3 p.m. and I had a class in Santa Cruz at 4:30. So I was teaching dance at that time. You know what I did? I entered the studio and there were already 2-3 people auditioning. I got scared. I got nervous. And I was like, I felt that they're so good. So I was like, bro, I have a
Hi.
class.
Hmm.
Listen, I said to my manager that I have a class. I'll go, huh? I'll get late. And the casting guy was so on to me, and he's like, no, come in the evening at 7. We close at 7, so come by 7. We'll do your audition and then we'll go. Intentionally, I went at 7:30.
So that
They
you'll be
were,
all alone.
yeah, and they were there. And that guy took my audition, casting guy. We did 10 takes. He was so supportive. I was like, as if there was शायद मुझे भगवान मिल गया हो जो मुझे ऐसे जानबूझ के फोर्स कर रहा है. आई गॉट लाइक कि नहीं यार मुझसे ना ऑन 9th डे की वाज लाइक मिल गया है बट एक और करते हैं थोड़ा सा. आई वाज लाइक यार प्लीज़ ख़त्म करते हैं बिकॉज मुझे बहुत एग्जॉस्ट फील हो रहा था. एंड यू नो it was coming from the heart, the emotions, the expressions, and the dialogues, everything. So I was feeling very exhausted after 9th take. But then he was like, nahi, 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 karte hain. So I did that. And when I watched my audition now on YouTube, so it's on YouTube also, I was like, it was not bad, yaar. Then they called me for that you got shortlisted. Then I did for my second this audition. And I was able to do it in second take only. And I was so happy. I was like, and he was so happy. And then after like 15 days, मुझे call आता है that you got selected. We are doing a mock shoot with your co-actor. So then I met Sahaj. We did a mock shoot. I was still there, nervous. But Palki ma'am saw me and she saw my work. She saw my audition. She saw my performance when we did the mock shoot. She was so happy. She fought for me with the channels and we got it. And you know, in even when we were rehearsing and everything now, I was still very nervous and I was still going through this, yeah, should I do it or not? Because you know, in the rooms it's still fine, but you go onto the camera na, film camera, it's
I
like
know.
पटके हाथ में आ जाती है. But to be very honest, it was second day of the shoot where I had like the biggest scene. And we did the whole scene in like 30 minutes. And it was a scene of like 10 minutes. हम लोगों ने 30 minutes में उड़ा दिया था scene. और द प्रेशर वाज इसके बाद पैकअप होना है तो भाई जल्दी करना पड़ेगा. But I was so happy because the next day I was getting, you know, like appreciation from the director and everything. The scene has come so good. And I still love that scene. And that was Kali Coffee wala scene. So I was like, from that time, I was like, fuck, I can do this also. So I think in my entire life, I've always taken so many risks. चाहे वो पहाड़ों में जाके रिट्रीट क्रिएट करना हो एट द एज ऑफ 18 एंड गेटिंग 10 पीपल ऑन बोर्ड और उनको फैसिलिटेट करना हो, चाहे वो थिएटर प्रोडक्शन करना हो. सो या बिफोर माई मॉक शूट वी डिड अ क्वेयर लाइव शो ऑन द क्वेयर लाइव्स. इट वाज कॉल्ड बेरंग, a 1 hour production I created for the first time, theatre production. That went crazy. And then the next day I had a mock shoot and then I got logged. So मैं ऐसा था कि यार wow, like nothing is difficult, I feel.
Yeah.
Only like you have to, of course it's uncomfortable, you have to try, you have to step in the shoes, you'll have to feel nervous, but when
And
you
you have to be
overcome
very
that,
constant to yourself.
of course, but when you overcome that, it's the beautiful feeling ever. Seriously.
But what do you expect from the world, you know? Especially, what is your message to the people who are seeing you, who are still, you know, maybe struggling to find their self?
I feel, you know, I'm proud who am I and how I want to live and being queer and everything. But when people see you now, I want the people to see without using the queer card. I don't want me to be called as, okay, he's a queer guy. I want myself to be called as an artist. My work should be coming first. Me as a person, a human being coming first. Let's not go to someone's bed what he's doing in his bed. I am proud about it. I'm very much vocal about it. For every single person who is maybe in their closet and not able to speak up.
True.
And for every single, maybe somebody who's married and trying to have a difficult life. Because we also have this family background where someone has been through this. And when I got to know that, I was like, fuck. How? It's so difficult. because you are not just ruining your life, you are ruining your wife's life, her
True.
life, उनके बच्चे, उनका family, and your to the core.
Hmm.
So difficult. So yeah, my message would be to people to don't keep a lens for everyone and don't seek for validation from people कि हाँ इस गाय को अगर ये बंदा वैलिडेट करेगा तो ही मैं इसको I'll appreciate or I'll acknowledge this person. You have your eyes, see through your eyes. Don't look for lenses in people's eyes. And I feel this is like every day's and everyone's problem at this point. आजकल लोग कमेंट भी उस पर ही
I
करते हैं
love
जो
the lines that he's using. I feel like you're the next Priyanka Chopra. Oh my god. No, come on, it is so good, you know?
नो आई मीन दैट्स सो ट्रू क्योंकि लोग लोग कमेंट भी उनकी पोस्ट पे करते हैं जो वायरल हो जाती है जिस पे ऑलरेडी बहुत कमेंट्स है एंड आई हैव सीन दैट लाइक आई विल टेल यू वन थिंग एक चीज़ बताता हूँ माई फ्रेंड्स एंड नाउ आई वोंट कॉल देम फ्रेंड्स आफ्टर दैट ओके
They've abused you on your
so
comment section.
so what they did, they liked my post. Okay, there was this video, they liked my post, they did not commented and everything. Now the video went viral, it went to some million views. Now after a few days I'm seeing their comments.
So you
I
check
was
that
like,
much? I don't do that, to be honest.
no,
I'm like, fuck off.
because I follow them na,
So
तो
we have to
पता
beat
चल
this
जाता
up.
है.
Yeah,
Follow
yeah.
them na, so you get the notification on top. So I was like wow, what a contradiction bro, crazy. But पता चल जाता है ऐसे भी भाई, खुद की आंखों से देखो ना, भगवान ने इतनी सुंदर आंखें दी है, यूज देम.
True, but I guess
How I use, anyways.
to check out people from top
No
to
यार.
base. Top to basam, dharti putaram. With that note, it was lovely talking to our very own Manish Poonam. I really felt very good. I guess this is the third episode that we're shooting, and we're gonna have another episode, and then we're done with the series. And the whole idea of shooting this series is to just talk about the things that people are going through. Majorly, people who are from the villages, they don't know, you know, एंड देयर पेरेंट्स डोंट नो हाउ दे शुड रिएक्ट. हालांकि ऐसा नहीं है कि बहुत सारे पेरेंट्स का भी खैर पता नहीं है, चाहे वो दिल्ली हो या मुंबई हो. यू नो दे आर वेज जस्ट दे स्ट्रगलिंग. सो दैट इज़ देयर एंड देर इज़ नो quota of LGBTQ that people say that we have a quota, you know. So it just, we are also human. And also I always say this. I remember somebody did ask me, what is your sexuality, are you afraid of it? And it was my boss of a company back then. So I'm like, what is your name? He said, this is my name. मैंने पूछा, what is your sexuality? He's like, I'm straight. मैं कहा, so if you introduce yourself, I am Falana and I'm straight. Do you do this? He said, no. मैं कहा, then why are you asking
Exactly,
that
that's
to
what I
me?
say.
I cannot do that. With that note, please do comment, share, and like.
Also, I want to say one thing
Yeah.
to everyone watching, and especially to all the closeted and queer people trying to come out. Just because everyone is spoken about it, vocal about it, some people have the privilege and some people found their voice, and some people could actually do that because they had courage. And you need to know that everyone is different. Just because everyone is doing it or somebody is doing it doesn't mean you have to also do it. It's your life, your journey. You can go slow it down. Don't force yourself. Do not try to put a pressure on yourself that you have to come out. No, you can take your time, you can go slow. We all understand how difficult it is. Do not put yourself into a pressure of coming out. Do not put yourself into a pressure of even harming yourself or trying to compare yourself with anyone, any queer people, because for them it might have been easy, or they might have find that spot where they could, but for you it might have not. So it's journey, and take this as a slow journey, and do not, as I said, that do not force yourself, because towards the end everyone's
Because
mental
a
health
man forces
matters.
himself, it is difficult.
Yeah, and everyone's mental health matters, even if you're queer, straight, anyone.
And it's not easy. You
It's
have to
not
trim
easy.
your chest. You have to be clean shaven and all that. It is so difficult.
Not really. Not really.
See?
Not really. Not really.
Top to besam.
Not
With that
really.
note, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me on board. I'm so happy that I had this conversation with you.
It was delayed. I'm really sorry to you on that.
No, but I'm
I've
very
said
happy.
sorry first time on camera. My God, people gonna kill me.
See, it's
But
because
that's
of
so
me.
true. I don't know what.
Just being bitchy, anything.
No, that's true. So I know we wanted to do this from very long time, and I was waiting for कि भाई we'll do it, you know, on something which will be required nicely. I don't want to just do it and just put it, you know.
No, but I'm
You
very
also know Pride Month
happy.
में ज़्यादा views आएंगे. We all know that.
No, but I'm very happy. Thank you for calling me. It was such a delight to have this conversation with you. Thank you.
With that, keep
And
watching.
by the way, guys, he looks so beautiful. So just appreciate that.
अच्छा, you didn't realize from my social media?
No, I just want people to know that.
Oh,
Yeah.
but I guess social media is beautiful only, no?
Yeah, yeah,
People
yeah.
will get to know
No,
from
no, no.
there.
I just wanted to comment through the lens to you.
Oh. I have another shoot, hence I've applied very loud makeup today. Otherwise, I don't do eyes and all.
No, you look good.
You come very sober. You were sleeping madly. I can bet on this. You were sleeping till 11:30.
Not me.
Yeah.
No, not
Acha,
at
acha.
all. I woke up at 9. I had work to do. I'm a busy guy. Anyways.
Okay, with that, we can cut right here. Thank you so
Yes.
much.